It's your boy T-Bear from the reaction. So I meant to do this yesterday, but I was going to run over time with AEW coming on that thing, and it was getting too long for last week. I did involving this guy right here. This is once again another video with Ross and his losing his excitement in certain wrestling. I mean, it's nothing against him at all. People is like that, you know what I'm saying? And can you blame him at time? Anything with WWE, can you blame somebody for losing their faith, losing their excitement, losing not caring anymore? Because, WWE at this point as not sure they care anymore. I said because you man, I should have made this a news reaction, but hold up. All back in. Speaking of that, yeah. Well, Jeff has been released from WWE, which sucks. Now they say that after he got sent home and anything, so I wonder what something was up though. I hope it wasn't. They thinking this been talks that he could probably have drug relapse, whatever. If so, hopefully he gets the help he needs and get taken care of and everything. And but still, hopefully it's a good sign that he's okay, and we can see him with his brother Matt in AEW together before they retired. But anyway, and speaking of that, my boy Ross and then talked about that as well too. But yeah, I am talking about kicking new Ross. So he had, this is what I'm surprised at. Now I'm saying NXT, I'm surprised well too. I was surprised at his not caring NXT, but at Washington did it, I don't blame him. I mean, I try to fight through it and all that and keep on watching. You know what I'm saying? Because always trying not to try to be like faithful and stuff. But yeah, I don't blame him. Now this one is, like I said, this one's surprising. He said he's not. He wondered, is he the only one that excited to see Roman versus Lesnar at WWE Day 1? Whew, I mean, I'm excited to see it though, because I will hope this. But I got a feeling because we already know that. We know that possibly this is when I go there. Tribal ass wipe is retain the title. And I mean, it's like at this point, it's like they're like catering to Roman all of a sudden. And that's what made me surprise him, because all people was like all about this new tribal chief Roman Reigns. They even did a little prayer when Roman Reigns made that move that he does this hill, that they do the hill run and everything. But yeah, I gotta see what's going on with this one, man. Why you not excited by Day 1? Let's get it. Oh, I meant to put this as my intro for the last video. That's what I get for being fast with my copy and paste and everything a little bit. And I used the intro I did for my TNA with Amazing Red, and so hopefully I remember to fix this time. But anyway.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ross back at again with another video. So I wanted to make this commentary style video to talk about my thoughts and opinions on Roman Reigns.
Hold on a second, guys.
Versus.
All right, back. Let's see what Ross got to say about his feelings about Roman Reigns versus Lesnar at WWE Day 1.
With another video. So I wanted to make this commentary style video to talk about my thoughts and opinions on Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at WWE Day 1, the first pay-per-view of the new year. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not as excited as I probably should be. Do I think it will be an enjoyable match? Yes, I do, but I'm just not really that hyped for it. And I'm going to list the reasons why I'm not as hyped as I should be for it. First things first, the way they got to this match was very convoluted. I know they had a battle royale, over the top battle royale, where it seemingly looked like Jeff Hardy had won the match, but ultimately Sami Zayn used some heel-like tactics and was able to win the match overall, and he was supposed to be the #1 contender for Roman Reigns' title. Then They announced Brock's suspension has been lifted, obviously, and he'll be appearing on SmackDown. So he shows up on SmackDown. I want to say, yeah, he shows up last week on SmackDown, and he's basically about to address Roman, and Sami Zayn comes out there. And he bullies Sami Zayn into using his opportunity to face Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. Then later on in the show, as Sami Zayn comes out there to get ready for his match, Brock Lesnar proceeds to beat the crap out of him. Beats the crap out of him. Then Roman comes out there and pretty much, I want to say, finished the scraps. It wasn't much. He ends up tapping out Sami Zayn. After he's already received F5s and suplexes, it wasn't much for him to have to do anyway. Now, I wasn't even watching SmackDown at the time, but one of the subscribers was telling me what was going on, and basically, they were just showing promo packages for Monday Night Raw until like 4 minutes before the show was gonna go off. I'm like, yo, what the hell is this? I'm glad I didn't watch that. That's kind of lame. That's kind of trashy. So I'm glad I didn't watch none of that. But ultimately, Brock Lesnar did that to get a one-on-one match with Roman Reigns at WWE Day 1. Here's the thing about continuity.
Here you go.
It helps build a show. It helps keep it together, keep it concise. It helps you, suspend your disbelief. I'm just trying to figure out how someone could literally attack management, attack officials, pay a fine, come back from suspension, only to wreak havoc in the main event scene and nobody do anything. No one saves Sammy. He was just out there to fend for himself.
Well, here's the thing. I guess he didn't see the whole thing. Sammy was kind of trash talking Brock a little bit though, and that's what caused Brock to suplex, gave him take Sammy to suplex city pretty much. And number two, Sammy's a heel, so who's gonna help? Who's gonna come out and help Sammy right now? Especially because the type of heel he is. He's on this conspiracy theorist heel shit right now, type of heel thing right now. So who's gonna help somebody like that?
Self, and then he gets a title opportunity at the beginning of the year, just like that. Stuff like that, you pick up on. Sometimes we, as wrestling fans, we let it slide because we know it's for a better match. Like with the John Cena thing, you can say the same thing. John Cena came back and ended up just facing Roman, but we know the story behind that. And we know why that was to happen. And that was going to be the better match for SummerSlam. John Cena didn't really have to do anything. And I get it. But in this situation, it's one of those things where it's like, it's kind of blatant. Because like, yo, he just destroyed people not too long ago. And now he's back in the main event scene. Now, not to say that Brock wasn't going to be in the main event scene once again. Because it's Brock Lesnar. But it's the way he got there. What was the point of having the Battle Royal tournament?
Oh, yeah.
Battle Royal match. The over-the-top Battle Royal. Tell me, what was the point in that?
Oh, okay.
Ultimately, Brock...
I can see what you meant right there, though. I get it, though. Like, I guess the way they did it, they just want to either way. But, yeah, it was like either way. What that is, like, kind of devalue that Battle Royale and everything, especially if it was Jeff Hardy that got the spot, but still.
Brock was going to be the guy to face Roman on the very first pay-per-view of the year. Tell me what was the point. If someone can legitimately tell me what was the point in that whole Battle Royal, I would literally be very surprised if you could make it make sense. Because you can't make that make sense for me personally. So, once that happened, it was pretty much a done deal. Once he came back and how they booked it and how they set it up, it was a done deal that this was the route that they wanted to go. It kind of sucks because I was really hoping Jeff gets his opportunity at Roman before Brock came.
And before anybody said this was maybe this was made a little before he found out that Jeff got released.
Came back just to really, have a fresh new matchup. I think that would have been a cool, fresh matchup for WWE Day 1. Comment down below, let me know if you guys would have been okay with Roman versus Jeff at for the first pay-per-view of the year. Something fresh or
I
something
would have
different.
too.
Comment down below, let me know. But
But maybe because of, like I said, when we found out what's the reason why he got released and anything, probably that whole thing was the relapse. Then again, after what it could have happened during around the time of the Battle Royal, and that's why they did the switcheroo and everything with Sammy at the end, or that might lead to whatever. But other than that, either way, I get once again, I am okay with the matchup. I get where he coming from. Like, what was the point of the Battle Royale? And we're gonna see Brock and Roman versus Brock versus Roman again. But this time, they having a Crown. Now I'm talking like them Crown Jewels. We get to see for everybody in the U.S. Get to see for the first time Brock versus Roman, where Brock this time is the face and Roman is the heel. I don't give a fuck about the tribal chief, but I was hoping Brock beat his ass. But other thing is, because WWE, whoever is behind it, is so much on this on Roman's tribal dick that he's going to keep him with the title. He's going to retain the title pretty much. I was hoping like Brock lose it and get back. Like I was hoping Cena lose it and Roman get right back to the next pay-per-view and all that. But because even Triple H during his early on the Attitude Era day when he was the Game and everything, he lost the title before and got it back and then hold it for a while. I mean, why can't you do that with Roman? But they did again. It's not the Attitude Era anymore. I get that, but it's WWE. So again, I get that. But
for me personally, it's just like, okay, we're going with this match. This is the match they want to go with. There's reports saying this is not going to be the only match they have. There's going to be a series of matches potentially with them. So I'm willing to guess they will have another one. They will be facing off against each other.
This is why I say if they're going to do that, Brock got it is going to one, and this one's going in a DQ or Brock winning with no title exchange. Or hopefully Brock hold the title for one pay-per-view, until the next pay-per-view, and Roman gets it back, something like that. Because, but I doubt it. So keep going.
At WrestleMania next year, and I do believe, I think they're going to try to get Drew McIntyre into the mix, so it'll be a triple threat match. But here's the thing, the issue that I'm having with this is I don't want to see Roman beat Brock again, but he has to cheat to win. That I don't want to see. I don't.
Exactly. That's the other thing. Roman has some clean wins like he did at WrestleMania. Majority of Roman's wins been the Usos helping him. Shenanigans with the referee getting knocked out or with the referee. That bullshit we had with Finn Balor. The visual he had against Finn Balor with the rope breaking on Finn Balor. All that shit, this and that. Yeah, we gonna keep. It's getting done. I was already over it already, but now I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to know that other people see the bullshit. This bullshit ain't just me. Know what I'm saying? Ain't just because I don't roll with the hills, but same old bullshit. Like I get it, and I keep hearing the same old shit. Oh, they're hills. That's what hills do. I don't give a shit. Okay, they're hills. That's what they do, but. Ain't you gotta be tired of that shit too? Like, come on. Like, I said when the Finn Balor situation, not even the Hills gotta be okay with that ending, and not even the Hill fans gotta be okay with it ending. Like, okay, yeah, we get it. Hills don't do shit normal, but we gotta see that shit every day. Like, come on. I get their jobs is to piss up fans, but to the point of being redundant and just doing it just to be blatant about it. Like, come on now. Like what T-Pain saying, do something else. Holy shit. Like T-Pain saying, do something else. Like, for real, please do something else.
Not winning clean, then there's no point. But I get it. They're trying to extend the feud, so there's a good chance he's gonna win by cheating. Mm-hmm. That's the way they're booking it. They're
gonna win by cheating, or Brock's gonna get the win by DQ, whatever. But no change or no contest, whatever.
Either way, Roman's going to force. It's going to be Roman holding the title again over some BS.
He's not dropping the title at the first of the year. He's not dropping it. So, and they're not going to have Brock Lesnar lose clean, which I think they should, because that would help Roman. So it's like, if Brock's not losing clean, Roman's not winning clean, or is he losing the match? So they're going to have him cheat to win again, which will prompt maybe Brock to enter into the Royal Rumble to try to face him again. And then what they do then? What they do then? If they do involve Drew will probably eat the pin. And then it's just like, okay, so he's gotten like three opportunities. He still lost all three times. Like, I get it. They want to keep Brock looking strong, but Brock can take a clean loss to Roman. There's nothing wrong with that, especially this version of Roman.
Or Roman can drop the belt one time and get right back the next pay-per-view. I mean, Triple H did it. Why can't Roman?
That's all I'm saying, man. It feels redundant. It feels like the same thing we just saw.
Yeah, like I said, he says it's right. I feel like my output is different from his. Cause, he wants Roman to hold the title. I want Brock to get the win over him and everything. At least, and Roman dropped the title once, and he can get back in the next pay per view, whoever. But WWE is on Roman's dick. Is all I'm gonna say. But as he said, this shit's redundant.
Crown Jewel. So we're gonna see the same thing here. Like, I honestly don't want to see that. Will I be entertained? Sure, but it's gonna be like, yeah, for the first match of the year, it could have been something fresh, something new. It's a new year. I'm not as interested in seeing Brock versus Roman, because I have a feeling it's gonna probably end the same way, with Roman cheating to win. In order for them to keep this feud going, he may go. Brock will probably enter in the Royal Rumble. I could see Brock winning the Royal Rumble, facing Roman again, and I'd still see Roman retaining. I would be so shocked if they had Roman drop anytime soon. I'm just being honest, especially to Brock, because it doesn't. Roman needs the belt. His gimmick only works right now if he is the champion. He needs that title still. It's just they need to build.
You sound like Charlotte Flair. He needs the belt to be relevant.
Up other opponents outside of Brock Lesnar for Roman to legitimately face, and that we can buy into that maybe he can do it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I want to get your thoughts and opinions on that. I know somebody may comment, "Oh, wrestling fans are never satisfied." And to an extent, you're right, but
you're right.
I'm gonna give my opinion on certain stuff, and my opinion on this upcoming matches, I'm not really too enthused about it. I'm really not, and I should be. I do think it will be enjoyable, but I'm not as excited to see this match again, knowing that it's probably going to end the same way. Now, if he wins clean, then that's awesome. That's cool. Sign me up. If he doesn't win clean, then it is what it is. And then we'll probably see them go at it once again at WrestleMania. So comment down below. Let me know. Are you guys excited for this match at day one? Or are you guys kind of indifferent? You think it should be somebody else? And who do you think would be a better opponent for Roman to face at WWE Day 1 if you had the option to choose? If you're not really excited for the Brock Lesnar match, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns again match for WWE Day 1. But I appreciate all the love and support. Road to 70K. Appreciate y'all kicking with me. See y'all on the next one. Peace.
Like, this the thing right here. This the thing. Like, and this the thing.
This is, I said this on previous WWE video involving WWE, including stuff about the releases.
They're not building nobody up. Don't build nobody up. They're too focused on they're literally. I'm not saying this as a hater. I'm saying this as what I'm seeing right now. They're literally on this man nutsack. They on his tribal dick for real, because they're not building up nobody. Like, they only people that's giving it, that's got a chance, that's giving Roman his best matches is people that's like veterans, part-timers. John Cena gave him a good match. He lost. Gave him a good match. Brock Lesnar gave him a good match. Edge was giving him a good match with Daniel Bryan in the mix.
mixed. But when anybody else, it's anybody else. He got a was anybody else is like he got to cheat to win, or he got to cheat to win. Right thing with Kevin Owens, he was gonna he was gonna give a run, but again, had to cheat to win. Drew McIntyre, same thing. Big E, same thing. Like a lot of people, I said that too. People I was surprised and glad people was felt that way. That they felt that Big E should have won that Survivor Series, but they're too much on this heel tribal chief douchebag ass Roman right now. For real. Like I didn't like that. I didn't like it from the get go at first too. I was gonna give him a pass at first, but but at the way they had him is as with Dre and all that, I don't like that ain't my Roman. That's not my Roman. Fuck that. I mean, I was cool with the folks that the folks say suffering succotash Roman Reigns. Like I'll take that over this current Roman right now. Like he's a joke. At least suffering succotash Big Dog Roman won on his own. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it because he's a face, and that's what him as a heel, that's what he'll do. I don't care. Like this current Roman can't barely win on his own. He may got a couple. He may have a couple matches clean like the WrestleMania and all that. Even John Cena. But that's it. Like out of so many. Only very little to so many, or very little clean wins to so many cheat to win matches, needing the Usos to help them out matches and all that. Like, it's like Rock straight is better. Like, I won't be surprised if another cheat to win just to keep the belt rolling because they so high on there, and then they wonder why they're motherfuckers getting released and shit from WWE because they too invested in Roman. Like. You got a whole ass roster on SmackDown at that to invest in, but you want to keep putting too much investment on Roman. Know what I'm saying? And that's why, and you wonder why Raw's doing bad because you got too much investment on SmackDown because of Roman. Like for real, it's too much investment on that man. Is like he's like of course folks want to say he's carrying back. Of course. Because you're forcing it on him. Like, get off his dick. That's the other thing. I'm going to say, get off of Roman Reigns' dick. Get off that man's dick, man. For real. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all on that. Yeah, most people ain't just WWE. It's fans. It's certain fans as well, too. Especially in that group I was part of. Yeah, I'm saying it. I don't care. I'm out the group no more. I'm saying what the hell I say. I can say what I say without worry about being looked at as a villain or anything. But majority of people in that group was on Roman Reigns' dick though, and I see it in other groups as well too. Not the one I'm cool with, which is in this corner. I mean, it's a couple people that's like him. They have their reasons, but other than that, majority on his dick, and I will say they are on Bobby Lashley dick as well too. Extra hard. Now I'm saying they don't because the reason I'm saying that they're not showing too much love for Big E right now, who's a WWE champion and a face WWE champion as well too. You know what I'm saying? But like everybody wants the heel to be do something like they don't pay attention to the faces anymore. That's my thing. That's my other thing right there. Like it's ridiculous. Like and then AEW's kind of folks with AEW is somewhat the same as well too. Not as bad. You know what I'm saying? Because at first they had me a little scared because at one point they did have all heel champions, but they started spreading it out. Thank God. And anything I was going to call it all heel wrestling, but thank God they spread it out and they made some changes and it's coming interesting again. I'll say that. But excuse me. But yeah, but as far as WWE, people didn't say it. People didn't say it themselves as well too. It ain't just me, thank God, because at the time I was just shut my mouth because if I say anything, it's like the cops say when you're arrested, anything you said will be held against you. That was going on, especially in that group I was in. Yeah, I'm talking about that group. They're in my rent free in my head because I would love to do a shoot interview of how I felt about that group right there. But that's another story. But yeah, but as WWE, folks said it too. They're carrying it to the hills more than ever now. Like Raw, damn near was like majority. I think damn near got more heels than faces in there. SmackDown is like somewhat 50-50. At least NXT's. That's at least the one thing about it. Right now they almost. I think they majority of their champions is a heel, except for one, which is Ciampa. But still, at least they're like at least they care about their faces so much in NXT. At least they care about their faces in NXT. But yeah, other than that, and MLW champion, we got Hammerstein is the top champion. Who's the face right now? We still got a face in Ring of Honor and New Japan. Who else? Yeah, we got face champion AEW, for real, but right now WWE we got one face champion in WWE. But the women's, no faces in that. The tag teams, that's bad. That's bad right there. I forgot who the women's tag champions right. Oh yeah, they're heel too. Selena and what's the name? The tag champions for Raw is face, but like still, it's maybe somewhat 50-50, but still like it's. But I feel like they still carry the heels more, and I'm gonna be mad, but I got a bad feeling that they're gonna have Big E drop that belt on day one to Seth. I really feel like it, and I'm not gonna be too interested in Raw and too much they do that for real. I like them at least hold it to WrestleMania, but I won't be surprised they drop it to him or they give it to Lashley because people in another group. I'm part of BWF. They are on Lashley. They say put the belt on Lashley so much like. Dag, no love for the faces, like really. Anyway, that's all my Raw rant after this, though. Like I said, Ross said what he said, and I agree why I understand why he said he's not excited about Roman versus Lesnar. But I like I said, I'm just going on with the flow because I'm a wrestling fan and I'm trying my best. But at this point, I'm trying my hardest to be faithful with WWE, but it's slowly slipping away. I feel like I don't want to miss nothing. If I take a day off WWE or a week off WWE. I'm gonna hear some stuff. I'm like, oh, I should have fucking watched it. That's why I'm afraid of. But I'm this close to risking it with WWE. That's all I'm gonna say. Other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.